I just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I asked you guys to send some questions for a Q&A. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions, and let's begin.
Congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. What Sonic characters do you like? And what are some of your favorite foods?
My favorite Sonic characters, hands down, have to be Knuckles, Shadow, and Silver, in that order. And as for favorite foods, pasta's definitely one, and yeah, that's kind of it.
Here are some of my questions for your Q&A. What got you into video making? What are your favorite Cartoon Network Nickelodeon shows? What are your favorite 3D platformer games?
I think it just kind of started from enjoyment of other people's content. I mean, it's kind of how everybody starts, I feel. Cat Icarus was definitely a big one. Peter Knetter was another big one. There's probably more that I'm forgetting, but I will put here on the screen so you guys can see my inspirations. But it didn't really start until COVID hit, because I was bored in classes, and so I just kind of made videos just about my obsessions and my interests. And then Tugs happened, and I kind of just made those videos. I felt more out of a necessity for people to kind of understand my view on them and just kind of learn more about them, because I feel like they are Tugs is definitely a very underrated show, and people definitely need to know about it. I think it is a really good show still after all this time. And yeah, the rest is kind of history from there. And I still kind of keep the same mentality that I had when making videos back then, which is just kind of go at my own pace. I don't really stick to a schedule. I just kind of, make videos as I feel like I want to make them. And I feel like it is still working out for me. I mean, it's how I'm making this video now. And I mean, it took 5 years, but I reached 1,000 subscribers, so clearly something must be going right. I was definitely more of a Cartoon Network kid than a Nickelodeon kid, and that was mostly just because Nickelodeon always had SpongeBob on, and SpongeBob has traumatized me. So I'd say in terms of Cartoon Network shows, definitely Ed, Edd n Eddy. I really liked that one when I was younger. Codename Kids Next Door, I thought was a really fun time. Billy and Mandy, absolute adore it, love it. The early 2010s Cartoon Network shows, I kind of watched when they were coming out. I was kind of young though, so I didn't really have much of an interest in seeing them, and that goes for Adventure Time, Regular Show, Gumball, those kind of shows. I definitely was into Steven Universe. I was a really big Steven Universe fan, but I only ever watched up to the Ruby and Sapphire wedding, so I didn't watch anything after that, and that was just because I kind of fell off the show, and then I got into other stuff, and that's just kind of how things like that kind of work for me. But in terms of Nickelodeon shows, I mean, I really like the older Nickelodeon shows. Invader Zim, I mean, that was like my biggest obsession in middle school was Invader Zim. It was, I mean, half the reason I made that whole iceberg back in the day. I say, as that was 2 years ago now. Actually, almost 3. Wow, time flies. Oh gosh, what other Nickelodeon shows do I like? I liked Ren and Stimpy for a while, but that was just like, I watched a few episodes and I was like, that's cool, and then I kind of stopped watching. That was kind of the extent of my enjoyment with it. Man, I am blanking on other Nickelodeon shows because all I can think of is SpongeBob. Sorry, but yeah, that was kind of it. For 3D platformers, I guess mostly Mario and Sonic games. I mean, I guess Crash and Spyro also count as those, but the only Crash game I've fully completed is Crash 3. Actually, Crash 4. I haven't 100%ed either of those, but I really want to 100% Crash 3 at some point. And I've played bits and pieces of, like, the Spyro PS1 games and also the Reignited trilogy just because we have it. And I mean, those games are fun. It's just, I definitely like Crash a little bit more than Spyro. And then Mario, obviously, I grew up a ton on Mario games. And Sonic came later in my life, but I definitely liked trying out the different Sonic games. I never really beat them, I just played them, but they were fun. And I'd say my favorite Sonic game has to be Unleashed in terms of 3D. I think just because I like the story of Unleashed, and I feel like there is a lot of potential for it. Yeah, I haven't played much Sonic other than that. Oh, also, I've completely forgot. I played Sonic Frontiers. I haven't beat Sonic Frontiers, but I've played Sonic Frontiers, and that's also a pretty good game. I think it's really fun. I kind of like how it's free roaming. yeah, that's kind of all that I have for that one.
Hey, I just found your channel today. I just wanted to ask you 3 things. Favorite music artist as of right now? Have you heard of Object Shows? Have you seen Ted?
As of right now, then it's probably going to be Gorillaz, just because they came out with the new album, and guess who got a ticket for it? I've never seen them live before, but I've seen concert videos, and they always look like a fun time, so I'm excited to go. And I really like The Mountain. Just disclosure, I really love that album. It's so good. Orange County and The Hardest Thing really spoke to me. And then I've definitely heard of Object Shows. I've never fully seen an Object Show, but I've definitely seen clips of them in like other videos before. I think my brother actually watched BFDI for a while, but I've never seen that one. Yeah, the only ones I've really heard of are BFDI and Inanimate Insanity. That's the only ones I've heard of, and I don't know if I'll ever watch them at any point, just because they look cool. They're not really my thing, though. And I've definitely also not seen Ted, but I've seen clips of it. It's kind of the same thing as the Object Shows. I haven't seen it. I've seen clips of it. Probably won't see it at any point in my life, though, just because, again, looks cool. I'm sure people like it. It's just not really my thing. And the same goes for, I know they made like a series out of it too, but same thing. I'm probably not gonna see it, even though I'm sure people like it, and it looks good. It looks interesting, at least.
When did you start your channel? How many video game consoles do you have?
Okay, this sounds crazy, but there's actually multiple answers to the first question, because I posted my first video on my channel back in 2019, and you can definitely tell I was a lot younger when I made that video. But I started kind of just posting more often, I guess would be the term for it, in 2020, again because of COVID, just because I was bored and I wanted something to do. And I had editing software that the school gave me, so I just used that to my advantage. And yeah, that was kind of just where it all started. For video game consoles, if we're not talking about handhelds, I have 5. We have the Wii, the Wii U, the PS4, the GameCube, and the Switch. And then if we're also counting handhelds, I have a Switch Lite, that is like my own personal one, and I have a Galaxy Nintendo 3DS because it's super cool.
How did you discover Tugs, and who's your favorite character in the series?
I feel like I've shared how I've gotten into Tugs before, but I'll just repeat it again because why not? I got into it through a friend on Discord because he just asked our server one day if anyone had heard of it. He sent me the video by Steve Reviews where he talks about the show. I thought that was really interesting, so then I was sent the full series on YouTube. I watched all of it, and I thought it was really cool. And that's just how I got into the show. And, you know, I'm still kind of into it to this day, to varying degrees, of course. And my favorite character, I would have to say Sunshine. He's just always been my favorite. I love his delivery in a lot of the episodes. He's just a very interesting character, and I think he's a very interesting character to explore as well, in terms of backstory and all this stuff, because of course I have to think about that stuff being someone who is interested in fandom and is also a writer.
Opinion on Cuphead?
So first of all, when I first heard the name Cuphead, I thought it was the title to a porn. Don't ask me why. But I have played the game. I have not beaten the game because I'm not good at the type of game that Cuphead is. But my brother's beaten it like 10 times, I think, so I'm sure he can tell you the ins and outs of it. And I'll say this, I actually liked the show. I didn't think the show was bad. I kind of liked it. Yeah, that's kind of my opinion. I like it. I may not have beaten the game, but I like it. I like the show. I like the concept of the DLC because I haven't actually played it. But yeah, I really, really like Cuphead.
How do you get into VeggieTales and Sonic?
VeggieTales is something that I've grown up with since I was like 3 years old. I would have it played for me at my aunt's place whenever we visited for the summer. It was really the only way I had like a Christian education outside of like 1 year of religious preschool. Don't ask me why, but that was kind of how I got into the show. I really liked it. I think I actually had like a Larry the Cucumber plush when I was like really little. I completely gave up the show when I was like 6 years old, for reasons that are currently escaping me. But then I got back into the show at 12 because specifically because I saw Shafrillis Productions' YTP on the Star of Christmas, and that single-handedly got me back into the show, and also introduced me to Shafrillis, who is a great content creator, of course. And that's how I got back into it. I'm very, very much a milder fan now, especially since making all those videos I made, what was it, last year now? Wow. But yeah, VeggieTales has always just kind of been a part of me. And as for Sonic, that's something I got into when I was around, like, I think 10, 11 years old. My first Sonic game was Sonic CD because of the mobile version for iPad. I played that, I really like it. I've almost beaten it. I haven't gotten past the Metal Sonic race yet, still, unfortunately. I think I got into Sonic specifically because of, I got recommended the entire OVA that was up on YouTube at one point. And having no context for Sonic, I had no clue what was happening at all in the movie. But it inspired me to just get more into Sonic and learn about him. I watched the entire Sonic X series. I was watching Sonic Boom as Season 2 was coming out. That was a really interesting time of my life. I remember when Mania and Forces got announced. It was just a really interesting time to be a Sonic fan and getting into Sonic specifically. But that was how I got into it, just from video recommendations on YouTube and then just the curiosity of wanting to know more. And now I am still a Sonic fan, and I am very excited for Sonic 4, the movie.
Do you have a favorite Salty's Lighthouse episode? Favorite and least favorite Tugs character and episode? How long have you known Tugs and Salty's Lighthouse?
So number 1, no. I have not rewatched that series since I did my Let's Watch of it. Do not plan on watching it again, for, I'm hoping, very clear reasons. I mentioned it already, favorite character Sunshine. Least favorite character? I'm gonna say Bluenose, just because he's a dick. Duh. Favorite episode? Oh man, I have to remember what the episodes were. I haven't seen Tugs in a while either. I really need to rewatch the series. I should do that this summer. I remember really liking Ghosts when I was first watching the series. I think it's still a good episode. Actually, I'd say Trapped and Regatta are also a pretty close tie for favorite episode. I think those are probably my top 2. And least favorite? Oh boy. Probably Warrior is my least favorite. Not really that it's bad. I think it's just the weakest, I guess, in the lineup. My opinion, obviously. If you have your own least favorites, cool, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of just how I rank them. And again, for the third question, I've known Tugs and Salties since around the same time, about 2021, spring of that year.
What are your favorite VeggieTales episodes? Top 3 favorite VeggieTales episodes and why?
Okay, my number 1 favorite, it's always been this since I was a very, very little kid, but Are You My Neighbor? Love it. I'm pretty sure that was the thing that got me into science fiction, just because of the space segment they did. I also liked Duke and the Great Pie War. I remember really liking Petunia. She's probably one of my favorite characters just because she is a redhead like me. And back in the day, that was the bar I set for characters that I liked. If they had red hair, I liked them. It's probably also why Ariel was my favorite Disney princess. Yeah, I don't really have like a top 3 though, so I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Which video did you have the most fun creating?
Ooh, that is a toughie, actually. I'm guessing probably in terms of recent videos, I guess that would be the VeggieTales iceberg. Mostly just because that was the one I had the most fun researching for. I've gotten a few comments on some of my previous videos, especially my older icebergs, where it's like, wow, you put no research into this, you have so much misinformation, which, I'm sorry, don't trust a 16-year-old with research when she's just about to finish high school. But, I mean, yeah, for that video especially, it was also just made during a time in my life, last year specifically, where I just wasn't doing great. I was in another country for a study program, and I just felt really isolated and just not at all connected to anybody, and VeggieTales just kind of provided that connection for me. I guess which is why I had so much fun researching for it, because it just gave me a deeper understanding and connection to it. And it was genuinely a lot of fun to make, though, and I'm really happy that I got to make it at all. And I'm glad people liked it too.
What's the most difficult game you've played?
See, you ask me that question when I haven't beaten like 90% of the games that I've ever played. I'm the kind of person who plays Animal Crossing and Tomodachi Life regularly. I have played Undertale and Deltarune through to the current chapter for Deltarune. I've beat Crash 3. That was kind of fun. I wouldn't say difficult, but it was fun. I don't know what I'd call the most difficult game, because I feel like no matter what I pick, people are going to be like, wow, you think that's difficult? It's just like, yeah, I'm not good at video games. I can't beat the very first Mario game, I'm so bad. Yeah, that's a very interesting question, because I'm just not good at many video games. I guess in terms of the most difficult that I've ever played, you know what? I'm going to say Shadow the Hedgehog for the GameCube. That game sucks as much as I think it's super funny and extremely memey. I can't beat it, and it's so hard. I just can't play that game.
Are you planning on more YTPs, and would Tugs be involved similar to your older videos?
I really do want to get back into making YTPs. I really, really, really do. I have one in progress that I've been working on, I think, for a year now, because I can't keep working on it. Just because I keep lacking motivation, and YTP making really is hard, actually. Like, when you don't have good jokes in your head, like, you just can't do anything. And you're, like, no matter what you do with it, it's like, oh man, this is gonna be pure crap. But I do really want to get back into making YTPs, and I really do want to hone my skills at it, because I think it is fun, and I love watching YTPs. And I would really like to make a Tugs YTP at some point. Actually, that is a really good idea. I want to do that someday. Probably not going to be for the next like 5 years, but I will someday maybe do a Tugs YTP. Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'd really love to keep doing it. I just haven't found the motivation for it, as with many things in my life right now.
Favorite Gorillaz song?
Favorite Gorillaz song is very difficult because I like so many of them. I can do per album. So for album 1, I would say probably my favorite is Soundcheck Gravity. I like the vibes it has. Demon Days would have to be, I'd say El Mañana. I really like El Mañana. And November's Come. Those are my two favorites off Demon Days. Off album 3, tie, very, very solid tie between Empire Ants and Cloud of Unknowing. They're the most beautiful songs on there, and I just love them so, so much. Some Kind of Nature, too. Some Kind of Nature, beautiful song, made me cry. Humans, Ticker Tape. I love Ticker Tape, and I know some people are going to be like, what? Why do you like Ticker Tape? It's the vinyl scratches in that song. They just tickle my brain in the right way. Album 5, Sukai, 1%, hands down, end of story. Song Machine. Chalk Tablet Towers, actually. I really like that song. It's a very interesting song, and I like the vibes it has. Oh, and Opium. Opium's great. I love Opium. I have not listened to Cracker Island out of spite. Don't ask me to elaborate, because I will not. And The Mountain, I've mentioned already. Orange County and The Hardest Thing are my favorites. I just think they're very good. And actually, I like Delirium too. Very good song. And those are probably my favorite Gorillaz songs off each album. I was very, very loosey-goosey with it, but I hope it was satisfactory. Once again, I want to thank everybody for submitting questions for this Q&A. This was a lot of fun to do. And of course, I have been putting it off for many, many reasons. But I hope it turned out well in the end and that you liked it. If you did, show appreciation. I'd love to do one of these again at the next milestone, maybe. 10K, maybe? Another Q&A. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!